Hello world. We are continuing with Balatro. We are continuing with unlocking stakes progressively across all decks. So we've got the first three, white, red, green, for most of the decks. But it looks like I have completed white stake for painted deck only. So now red and then green, and we will continue on with the rest of the decks, which is everything but I think the last one. +2 hand size, -1 joker slot. Minus jokers is quite the curse. That makes things very difficult. Hand size helps. Free holographic joker helps compared to the very few dollars we will get for the small blind. Past white stake. But I don't think we need an even bigger hand size right now. So we'll try to get the joker before the boss. With a plus hand size, it gets extra easy to make flushes. 45, 55, 65, at least 75. But that just gets us to 300, which doesn't matter. We're going to take 2 hands to complete the blind, no matter what. Keep thinking about that, because if you play the small blind, 300 means you get it in 1. And if you play the boss with no upgrades of any kind, then 300 twice means you get it. But for the big blind here, where it's a bit more than 300 that you need, doesn't matter much what you do, as long as you do it twice compared to the small and boss blind. Madness is my free holographic joker. I suppose hypothetically I could try to just buy all the jokers and get a lot of times mult from one joker until I get something I really like, and then I sell it. Well, it's free, so I should take it. Worst case, I sell it for $5. If I buy no other jokers for a while, which I probably want to do to build up interest income, then 10 mult will get me pretty good for a while. So yeah, let's take that and sit pat. 10 mult will get us through this boss. No trouble, I think. It would make, instead of 300 of 75 by 4, more than double that. I mean, one good flush wins the round. Looks like we might want spades. Didn't get a single spade, of course. Queen 10 4 is now just as good an option as King Jack 4. We did not get a single spade nor diamond. And now we got 45, 55, 65, not 75. And we're out of discards, so we play it anyways. Is it going to be times enough to still be 600, even though it wouldn't have been 300 without it? Probably. Oh, super. Ugh. The math gets tough to run through in your head real quickly with this game. +1 hand. That's like a free $1 every time, because you earn money for unused hands, and it's an extra get out of jail free, effectively, if we're having trouble. $10 is a lot to spend on that so early, but I think I'll go for it. Especially because we just earned 1,000 in one round pretty easily. So let's take the spectral pack and see if that pushes us towards something. Well, darn. That, given that we have plus hand size, that would be pretty darn useful. That would effectively undo the effect of the deck, leaving us with a +1 hand size overall. But I really don't want the madness to be the thing that we're left with, given that we're not black stake and we're not doing eternal jokers. We can make one card fancy, I guess. Let's do aces, which could be straights 2 ways and are a lot of points. It doesn't push us in any given direction, really. I think that was polychrome, which is nice. Looks like hearts. There's a bunch of hearts. 45, 55, 65, 75 would be exactly 300 if it was times 4, but it's going to be times 10. No, it's going to be times 14. Over 3 times as much. Which means over 900. I don't think it's going to be over 1,200. I think I'm going to discard one more time. Try to pull a slightly higher another face art. That would be nice. Let's see what we get. The ace. That added what, 6 points? I think that'll be good. Yeah, in one. Maybe I didn't even need that. I should have done the math with a calculator or something. Okay, we're still sitting at probably wanting interest income, but also a direction to go. Flushes are very easy to make because of the increased hand size. I'm going to be in big trouble. What I need to do is save money for a really good joker, which would kind of be one of these, except Madness will eat it if I buy it and don't sell Madness. And the plus 10 mult for Madness being holographic is how I'm surviving right now. Destroy a random joker. If I, See, normally if I was this early and low on jokers, I would be so happy to take the golden joker. If it survives for 2 rounds, I'm making money. I'm net positive money-wise, and it'll keep coming in for a while. I could be pretty happy to take Cloud 9 and try to fill my deck with 9s. But I can't take either of them right now because I would have to sell Madness immediately or just feed this to Madness, and I can't do that. So I think, yeah, I'm saving up interest money and waiting for a joker good enough to sell Madness and survive to come up. And we haven't upgraded anything, so flush is better than straight. And I don't have much of a straight either, so we're going for clubs, I guess. 982 is slightly better than 1062. So hearts is how I meant that statement to finish. That's a bunch of high hearts. It's just enough to get us through the boss in one. There's $1 per remaining hand. I did buy that voucher. Yes, okay. That's kind of why I'm so low on money. Neptune, no. Oh no! I kind of need to buy that. Well, I don't have a joker good enough to want, so yep, I take that below on interest income and start to run into trouble. $5. I can't make enough unupgraded flushes for this all to work out. I'm gonna get $4 interest income and up to $4, probably 3, for hands. So skipping is a bad idea. This will also give me a visit to the shop. You're gaining mult even though you're not eating anything. Oh. There's a straight flush right there. Yeah, I got $8 for playing. And 5 for skipping. 1 discard. 6s. Make spectral cards. And Arcana packs. Well, I can afford Arcana. There's all those. Spades, planets, wild, joker. Last thing, which is nothing yet. I feel like planets is probably what I need right now. What I really need is something to create a lot of steel or gold or both cards. A lot of held in hand effects. Blue seals would be good too. But none of these do that. So I'll take some planets and hopefully I get something useful. Flushes is useful. It's probably what I'm going to end up making a lot of. Straights, not awful, not great. $25 for interest. I don't know if it's going to be a good one. So I'd rather get some money, pay for a good one when it shows up. You are polychrome. So let's look for spades and wait for clubs. And we didn't get the spade. Still didn't get the spade. And we still didn't get the spade, and we don't have clubs either. 2, 2, 3, 3, 6, 6, 9, 10, 10. 5 pair I could play, hypothetically. I guess I just play these. I have to get a black card, right? Right? It's 18 of 32. There, finally, something worth playing. $12. Retrigger faces plus chips. Neither of those are good enough to replace madness, especially as it continues growing. So let's get a planet. That's gonna have to be flushes. That's what I keep making. And I can certainly afford this. Wild hearts. Okay. Let's make more hearts and we'll start pushing flushes in that direction. Clubs are deep. Well, we're gonna discard those 4 clubs, certainly. And 1 heart. And it should be the spades. We go away next. 4, 5, 4. Really? hearts, please. Oh, or just do it in one. That's good too. I assumed I was going to need to play 2 hands. Well. Oh, we got +1 hand. This is +1 hand size. Okay. Am I just going to go with Madness and nothing else for the whole run? Without a face card. Well, no, I can't take much of anything, because Madness will eat it. Hearts? Maybe just not spades? Alt, left to right, destroy. That's a lot of hearts. Spades and clubs are both down. No, I'll do a non-face card, because sometimes face cards are problems, and I don't think I'm going to get jokers to make faces matter. 2 malt, 1 more heart. This is going really weird. Let's see, among these, 4 of a kind is going to be real hard to get, so I'm going to go for full house. I have to upgrade it. I guess at least one more time to be excited about making it without upgrading. Flush. Free uncommon joker. Free rare joker I might take. Might be good enough to replace Madness, although that's getting less likely after each round that it keeps buffing itself. And being +10 times something, I mean, that's not nothing. Well, going for spades, even though spades is quite rare, and then hearts, so discard these 4, and got 1 heart. Oh, we got spades too. Not gonna be 5,000 points though. Hopefully we get at least 1 good heart. Oh, it is 5,000 points. Is Madness scaling at exactly the rate that the not antes, blinds are? Nope, nope. Hearts? Not spades. $5. Level up full house. Yeah, not spades. Spades, black, both black. Suits are my worst ones. Not leveling full house, so I guess $5. Hearts, hopefully fancy hearts. Well, they're all hearts and they're all fancy. I think I'm probably going to try to hold this for Jupiter's. Look at that. It's a shame that that landed on a black card. I should have known that and paid attention to it when I was doing other things, but then I biased against black cards as I started. Oh well. Discard those. We pulled a heart, but kind of the wrong one. We also pulled a diamond, which is not going to be 7,500 points, is it? No, not quite. No more hearts. Got a 4 of a kind in hand. I don't want to play this 9 if I don't have to. That will definitely be the points we need, and a planet card. And planet cards are going to help us make it all the way, I hope. Holographic, I mean, I'll take a gold card if it goes off once, which it will, because I'll play it at the time to make it go off, then we're neutral on money. If it goes off a second time, then we're making money. Let's see. Oh, I don't want you to destroy my fancy 9, so I'm not going to do that. It's already holographic. I don't want polychrome, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. A 5 out of 11 chance that I lose a valuable card. It's not worth 20 bucks. Because I kind of don't have anything to spend my money on now. Well, each cheap joker I buy... No, it upgrades no matter what. I don't have to buy cards. Right, it's at 3.5 now. Where it upgrades at the end. Okay. Hearts are to the right of spades. I'm going to assume I have at least one spade. So if I go by rank, it goes way down there. Go by rank. Goes even lower. Go by rank. It stays up here. So that one is a heart. Those two are spades. Now the question is, when does the added... Oh, there we go. It's that one. That one is not a heart. Those 4 must all be clubs. Those 5 must all be clubs. I'm pretty sure. Look at that. And the polychrome one. Okay, now we've definitely got 5 hearts in our hand. You are a very low spade, which I'm probably never going to play. So you are now gold. Sorting by suit. Oh, no, you're very low. I checked. So you're not a high heart. This consumable isn't necessarily super awesome, but I mean, why not? This weird round is doing fine on money. Fancy hearts, please. Fancy clubs. It's foil and gold, so just holding it would be good. Maybe I'll switch from diamonds to clubs. I don't really need the money. I need to select blind to upgrade madness. So weird to get madness is the very first joker. Let's see, I did get a very low spade as my gold. Sweet. Guess we're digging for hearts, like always. There's some hearts. There's a bunch of spades, though, so since we got them. In one, and some free money. Wait, without the ability to stack multiple different Joker's effects, I can't see this run making it through ante-8, but it's worked so far. Money, I don't need too much. Joker will be eaten. Leveling up flush isn't the worst. Destroying diamonds makes a hearts clubs. And we've got 2 fancy clubs. It's all high diamonds. Which I'd rather be the things that turn into other suits that I've got in hand. So I guess we'll level up Jupiter. Fancy hearts, please, or clubs? Failing that? I guess I'll take a heart. A nice high heart. So now it's diamonds and spades that I don't want. What do I want now? Steel, yes. Jupiter, maybe. Steel twice, maybe. Strength. I've got 2 spades in hand, 1 very low, which would make good steel candidates. And low diamonds would as well. But we don't have terribly low diamonds. Yeah, I guess, whatever. Oh, I'm not going to get to use this one now, so I'll play it on whatever comes up. I mean, it's not likely, but I guess I'll go for the straight flush in case we do end up hitting it. To make it not sad. Not terribly sad. We'll see. We'll get rid of some diamonds, spades. Only 1 hand, 11 grand. I think I can do that. So we will, I think, spend all 3 discards, digging for steel, maybe gold, and higher hearts. At some point we will make a steel card. I mean, we might as well make a black 2 steel. No, clubs is my second suit now. These are highish. Those are only 2. Let's hold them and get rid of those for now. Aces. What am I gonna pull? Do this. I got one of the steals. That's very good. 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 9, queen, ace, ace. If I pull another 9, that could be a flush 5. I don't know if that's better than the upgraded flush I've got now, or what. I wasn't looking at cards to destroy, which I should have. If I used my hanged man earlier, I would have even been a little bit better off. So I'm thinking keep the ace through 9. Discard those. Oh, I got the flush 5. So low diamonds are going to be the cards rid of. And steel. Now the question is, if I play that, 125, 45, 65, 75 times, what order do these things happen in? I think hand before, effects in hand come before jokers. So it'll be 16, 24, 36, 46, times 4.5 is 200 mult, times, what was it, 20, 40, 50, 175? Is way more than 11,000 chips. So I don't need to play the fancy 9. That's what my math is telling me. Let's see if it's right. Yep. My estimate was a little low of reality. It was very, very close. I wonder what I failed to take into account. Okay. Slight pause there. Upgrade Jupiter. Make sure you don't block it from showing up in the shop. We'll cash out. And I mean, at this point, I can't get any more jokers. Because losing Madness would just be too big a hit. So I guess I just keep trying to avoid doing that. So, upgrade planets. We didn't get Jupiter. And that's kind of all I'm playing, isn't it? Flushes. I have done a straight flush once, but we didn't get that either. And of course I get to choose 2 among things that I don't really want. And if we win this with a single joker, that'll be hilarious. I don't really want that voucher or any of those things. If I re-roll, I'm going to be under my interest target, so there we go. We can't skip. If we skip, we lose Madness scaling, and we're definitely out. So low-ish diamonds. We've got the 2, 3, 4 still. Rather destroy those. Don't think this is going to be 20,000 points now. Maybe. It was last time. It was higher cards. Whatever, if I don't need Hanged Man. I'll hold on to it for now. I guess if we upgrade Jupiter enough times, we gain half a mult every time, it might just be good enough. Nice. Almost clubs, almost hearts. What are we going to get first? And best? Clubs. It would be kind of nice to hold on to that, but whatever. Given that I have a polychrome club, hypothetically, I should throw mult on clubs so that it can stack. I shouldn't hold on to both of these cards forever and not have room. I think I'm gonna do this as a compromise. So I'll have room in case something I want comes up in the shop. Buffoon packs, ugh. There's my room, there's nothing else worth buying unless I get really lucky with a planet that comes up, which I won't. So, on we go. Minus one hand size, I can survive that. Oh, the 4 is steel already. No jokers. I mean, I guess. I mean, standard packs, I guess, is where that would come up as being useful. Jupiter, please. Good. Planets, Jupiter, please. Times 6. We almost have spades. And hearts. I've been holding on to it so long, I'm going to just do this now. $9. Fancy hearts, please. Gold is not really what I want. I mean, on the off chance that I have more hearts than I need and I get to hold gold, or great. And if I have fewer than I need and I've got that, well, it's better than nothing. $6.5 malt. Diamonds is, don't want diamonds. Steel is nice, gold is nice. We didn't hit clubs nor hearts. hit a club or heart, this will be good. That's 18 out of 31, slightly better than half. Aha. Glass, I mean, fine. I like that. Joker, but late, it's not too useful. Steel is awesome. Another hanged man. Hearts. Our bonus. Okay, so we got high cards to turn into hearts. Let's go. Should have used one of those, I guess, but whatever. Some cards face down. That's probably not going to be an issue. That's a surprising number showing face down already. So you are a high rank card. So you're not a spade, you're a heart. So are you. You are a high rank card, so you're not a heart, you're a club. Low diamonds should be steel. Don't want diamonds, I don't want spades, but I've got 4 clubs and 4 hearts in hand. I'm going to risk 1 discard. That's a heart. 1, 2. Oh, it's a heart, but it would force me to play this one, which I'd rather be holding. No, wait, it isn't. Wait, that is the other ace of clubs. So I'm holding 4 clubs, including both fancy aces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hearts, including the fancy 9. I think I'm going to discard some clubs and hope to draw a heart. And then more clubs later? I don't have many clubs. I got a heart. It's gold. Oh well. Whatever this is, it's a king or ace, which means it has to be a heart. Nice. Okay. Random Joker, no. Death, maybe. Wild, maybe. If I can turn things fancy, that's probably better than just... Well, Wild is pretty good because it could be a heart or a club. But it'll be a 5 or a jack. I think fancy's better. So we'll get rid of a diamond. It's nice and low and turn it into a high fancy club. Stone, no. Clubs, maybe. Gold, planet, joker. Ace, 10, 9. Might as well go all in on diamonds. Really get rid of them. I get to choose 2, so what am I going to do next? This is worthless. I'm only playing fleshes, so I'm never going to play a card I don't want, and so I'm never going to destroy it. So unless... Nope, no, it's not worthless. Especially if we make it to the boss and things get tricky. It'll even be worth risking a good suit card. So I'll turn a spade gold. Sure. I don't have to hold gold cards. Weird that I'm an anti-8 and still doing things in one hand with only one joker. On the very off chance that I end up pulling a fool and nothing else useful, I do the thing we want most. Second. Oh, look how low I went in funds. Hanged man, spades, death, fool. Diamonds, no. Spades, no. Those are both my off suits. Left and to right with you showing is an easy. Oh, because I don't have any offsuit cards. Guess I'd rather a 3 clubs turn into a super fancy 9 than anything else. Don't have anything to destroy, don't want spades or diamonds, and leveling up flush is pretty good. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, at this point, I mean, I'm mostly using that to generate Jupiters when I pull it. So let's just generate a Jupiter drive. So hopefully we're not going to have very many rounds left. Should have looked ahead at what the boss effect was. Oh well. Discard a few spades. I'll probably pull a heart. One more club just to make sure. Yeah, of course I drew them all. Yeah, at this rate, this might still be in one. I've got a steal. Yeah, easily. 100,000. Which means 2 hands should hopefully, well, if I have steals, should hopefully do this coming final round. Fancy heart spades? Plain heart, or basically offsuit things. Fine. Here we go! Only 100,000. Forces one card to always be selected. This should not be too bad. Didn't pull any steel. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to play that with the mult and the polychrome, but I kind of can't. So at this point, I guess I'm hoping you randomly force me to use one of these. And that's either enough on its own, probably not, or then I pull enough clubs and you force me to use those. Ugh. I I could be in big trouble here. Yeah, okay, well, we're playing high card. There we go, now we get to do good suit. And 1 steal, and so this should be over 100,000 on its own. How bonkers. Win ante-8 and never have more than a single joker. I'm not too desperate to continue that one, so let's just keep upping the stakes. Arcana, sure. 2 tarots, spin the wheel wild. I'll take a joker and 2 tarots. Might want to use the tarots right now. Spades, $0. I could start pushing towards spades. We don't have any high cards, which is what we would like to be converting, so never mind. We will hold that for now. Mr. Bones. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not the greatest either. That will go risky. Still didn't get much in the way of high cards. Good turn, Jack 10, 9. Into spades. Hope we draw something else. Oh, we had that as well. Almost looked sorted by suit as it was. That should be 300 points at least. Meaning we only have to do that one more time. We're still drawing all the low cards. So clubs, it looks like. Got all the clubs to draw. Two high ones already. Hearts and clubs are half the deck. Remaining. Clubs are 9 out of 32, which is almost a third. So out of those 5 cards, we should definitely get a club and hopefully at least one high one. I just got the one. 45, 55, 65, almost 75, which with those 20, this should do it. Yep. Okay, so we got a free everything that's coming up, including a polychrome gluttonous joker. So we want clubs, which we've still got, and spades, which we already got. So we want red into black, basically. You're free, so we'll take you. You're free, so we'll take you. This early, I think I'll go for the weird lots of tarots strategy. Because I always want to have under $5 left when I'm done. And I'll probably be doing flushes with this hold a lot of cards deck. And I'm already pushing towards the suits. Yeah, so Jupiter it is. And we'll take a voucher so that we'll get a bunch of tarots. Now, what have I got? The Vagabond and the Bootstraps don't exactly work well together. We'll probably sell the Bootstraps real soon, as soon as we got anything else to buy and money to buy it with. want to play clubs because of the gluttonous joker. And I want to play lots of hands because of the vagabond. So I will play a few clubs while we try to gather spades. Score clubs. So yeah, pairs and whatnot. Play the pair of eights next. Assuming we don't hit 900, I don't think we will. Moon. Convert to clubs. Nice. Not the moment to use it, however, so I'll take some money. That was almost halfway. So there's another one which will probably get us 900 points and a tarot. Oh no, I have too much money now. I used it to make room, but using it caused me to not get the tarot. Oh well. I can probably get something better. About to open you. Oh, deck manipulation. It is time to sell the bootstraps. And Mr. Bones might need to go before long as well. Gluttonous Joker can probably hold us for a while. I might want the Fool just for the moon. I want to end up under 5. These two will get me to 4. Single random rank. If I turn everything to a good suit. Blue seal, purple seal. I already got a source of tarots. Let's see. Destroy all jokers. I'm full. I don't want that. Purple seal, I've already got a source of tarots. Blue seal is pretty good, but I think single rank, I can get a lot of 3, 4, 5 of a kind, and maybe even flush. So I'm going to convert 3 red cards to clubs. Store up another make things clubs card, and then see which rank we get. 5. Get a hack, that could be interesting. So now if I don't get Jupiter, like 3, 4, 5 of a kind will be nice to get. Full house also would be nice to get, but I got Jupiter. It's almost exactly 1 hour into the stream, so Twitch's ads are about to start, and I need a restroom break. So before we start the next round, I'm going to do that. See you all momentarily. Okay. Next round. Could use better jokers. I don't think I need to sell Mr. Bones to take the ice cream now. I've got almost no money, so I don't want to. Free everything. Diamonds are debuffed, but I'm already down on diamonds. And I want to turn them into clubs anyways if I get them. I'm going to take free stuff. Oh, right, I'm low on money because of the vagabond. I'm going to take free stuff. I got 1 diamond to turn into clubs. And I discard only a single card. I will destroy it. So let's do that. Now, I've got slightly more clubs than spades. I might get a bunch of 5s if I discard things. What do I want? I want 3 red cards to turn into clubs, honestly. That makes me think I go risky. 2 pairs and upgraded, so that's basically a hand as a discard. Yeah, let's just toss the clubs for now. Probably pull spade 12 out of 42. We'll see. Or reds, which will turn into clubs. Okay, I discard the 4 spades because I'm likely to pull at least 1 more red card. 17 out of 42. Yeah. And if I do, then I turn it into clubs and boom, we've got something to play. Look at that, king, queen, jack. Right into clubs. Do I want to do both queens? Make flush 5 opportunities better. Because I've already got a queen of clubs that I could pull. Have I don't have a queen of clubs. What happened to my queen of clubs? Well then, I don't want to make extra queens trying to make that. Yeah, okay, look at that. Oh, clubs. Yeah. Oh, I made $3 from the trading card, so the vagabond didn't happen. I'm making so many mistakes. 0. Well, I don't think I want to keep Mr. Bones long term. I don't really want either of these either, but that and those will both be worth a few dollars. So I can reroll and get something hopefully afterwards. I just don't want to leave the slot filled with Mr. Bones long term because I don't think I'm going to need it. So we'll get $2 for that, $3 for that, and $2 for that. So basically, I made $5 in addition to something, and I will redeem this voucher because I want extra discards. And then I will look for fancy clubs. I really want clubs right now. Could maybe take a fancy spade, but definitely not red cards. Fancy spade, I guess. Oh, and it's a 5. Which is nice. Fancy club. Do I want re-trigger or the malt? I can add malt onto a red seal card a lot easier than I can add a red seal onto a malt card, and I've already got multiple jacks, which that will pair with nicely. Oh, and re-trigger is basically plus 3 malt already. Okay, so now I want to get under $5. 4 of a kind, I might do that. But that won't get me under $4. Flush, I will do. I could buy Mr. Bones back. Free holographic joker. Well, you're plus 10 if I do a flush. You're always plus 10 and whatever else you are, so sure. It's an upgrade, is the point. Low red card should be discarded. 1, 2, 3. Play the flush now. Try to draw into something interesting. All non-clubs. Could play a full house, but I don't want that, do I? Compared to a flush. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the flush is 15, 25, 33, times 50. Call it 100 times 50 is 5,000. I will definitely win with a single flush. So I will discard trying to hit a flush 5. And we did. Because that's extra fun. And with all the 5s and faces I'm making in clubs, flush 5 might be somewhat reliable in the future. I might get to the point that I just destroy non-face 5 clubs. That'll be pretty far away, so probably not. Earn money for discarding. Oh, I keep making money and I have to get down below $2 because of the trading card. I keep ruining the Vagabond's effect with the trading card. So I don't really want to earn money because it ruins the Vagabond. That's a shame. 4 of a kind is not that bad. Let's see where I end up if I do these. The hack with the 5s and the gluttonous joker. That's plus a few. See, that says contains a flush, so a flush 5 or a flush house will still work. So I'll definitely do these. And I want Jupiter. Flush 5 is, I think, series. I haven't done a 5. I mean, a flush house is series. I haven't done a flush 5 yet, so I want fancy clubs. Yep, I guess I have to take it. I'll play it if I'm desperate, but I'll probably discard it. Or hold it, I don't know. I want to be lower. So I guess I'll just take this. Because a reroll would be pointless. Next round. I can't... No, I need it to be even lower. I can't trading card. Or I fail Vagabond. All clubs are debuffed. Eep. Well, then we're definitely going to discard this at some point for the tarot. And I guess we have to pull spades. We'll ruin Vagabond again on purpose, because guaranteed deck manipulation is a little better than a random tarot. So one discard for that. Two discard for that, trying to pull spades. There's some spades. Three discard looking for more spades. There's 5 spades to play. Maybe I should have kept the 5s. I don't know. I believe I'm playing flush now. With no clubs, so it's not going to be as powerful as I'm used to. I think I have enough for any chance at a second flush of spades. Probably not. Definitely not in diamonds. So what am I going to get? Just discard those. Not the right stuff. Got a 4 of a kind in 5s. If I pull a spade or a club, I've got at least a flush. Even if they're debuffed, it'll be the next 1,000 points I need. And that's 18 out of 25. It's a pretty good chance. Spades it is. Four of a kind be 900 with nothing extra. I need 13-ish hundred. It doesn't contain a flush. It'll be 90 times 15. Which is pretty close to 1500, but I mean we should just do the flush. There's no reason to risk it. Okay, pay more attention to the Vagabond given the trading card. I need to end up 4 or under, so I need to be at $1 or $0, which is actually going to be pretty tough to trigger reliably. I guess I'm not going to buy that. If I get those, that's $8, and then I can't re-roll, and I can't buy any of those. So maybe I have to buy the voucher, but that's not good enough either. That'll get me to 2. I need to get to 1 or 0. And I can't buy a Joker unless I sell something, which I don't want to do. So I don't get Vagabond and trading card. Unless I get a money. Steel, lucky, 4 of a kind. What do I want? I guess steel. I can hold spare cards pretty easily. Two pair, 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind. Can't spend 10 for any of these. If I tried to buy this, I think it's going to say no room, right? Yeah. So I can't spend those $4. So I can't activate the trading card and get the Vagabond. Free holographic, I'll go for it. On the off chance that I really like it. Now I want to activate the trading card, but I also don't want to. I'm holding the flush it might not be 12,000. It might be with the one steel and all the clubs. It's not. It's not anywhere close. So now, I think I can afford pretty well to get trading card activated. Slightly better to trigger on... No, I'd like to have that to turn a 5 into a club if I have to choose. So that, and cards I don't plan on playing. Make a... I don't have a 10 of clubs either? Weird. Oh, right. I lost things to the spectral that gave me all the 5s. I guess at this point I'd rather pull a spade than 4 clubs. I can't possibly pull 4 clubs right now. And I didn't get a single spade. I do have a 4 of a kind, which is better than a flush except for the Troll Joker. I prefer something that applied regardless of hand now, because I've had a few... No, full house, not... A 4 of a kind, yes, I got 4 of a kind. I guess we toss these and hope for a spade. The clubs won't be useful if I don't get a spade, so... I mean, it could be a 4 of a kind, which is better than nothing. Five of a kind is not great, but that will unlock upgrading it, and I might play it in the future. I've got multiple hands, so here goes nothing. Oh, wait. Okay, good. Okay, so I want to turn 4s into 5s with strength. Maybe 10s into jacks. Do I still have those? Got 1 10 that I could turn into a jack. And then maybe into a club. Probably turn it into a club first. Earn money. Don't really want that. Oddly enough. 2 pair, full house. See, now that can save runs, but I'm never going to have the $10 to spend on it. So I want to spend it exactly 14, which would be 4, 4, and 6, or 4, 4, and 5 would be 13, which is good enough. So I'll probably do that. Just throw away $5. You're holographic, so you're always plus 10 mult, and sometimes you'll be free money, which I'll get after playing, so yeah. Okay, now I want to spend ideally exactly $16, which is going to be harder. 4 and 4, leave 8 to spend, 5 and 3. Yes. Flush house is definitely the one for those choices. Really want a moon. Didn't get it. 2 tarots. I would have to... Oh, I want to turn that 4 into a 5 pretty badly. And I drew all clubs, so I guess I'll make another 4 to turn into a 5 later if I get another strength, which I could get right now. I won't have the 4 in hand anymore. Yeah, I like that. All the 5 of clubs present so many flush 5, flush house opportunities, but I don't have a lot of other flush pairs to make, just the kings and the jacks. Oh, and the aces. But hopefully I'll turn more stuff into clubs sooner or later. Yeah, that's the plan. Now I want to spend $8. I could re-roll first and hope I pull a $2 or $3 thing that I can buy, but I might not, and then I'll have $3, and I won't be able to both vagabond and trading card. So I guess I'll take a full house, and then just throw away $5. Ah, the moon! I want to buy the moon. It's only gonna be $1, not 3. And honestly, the throwback is not bad either. Oh well. That happens. Almost got spades. Let's get rid of a diamond. Still be under $4. You want a flush. So now I got spades, so I'll make the flush. Probably get another flush and $4 in a card. I'll get $4, so I won't be able to get a second card. I will be able to get $4 more. I got the money before. Oh, no, you still did activate. Okay. Planets. I can't usefully make planets right now. I can't get another tarot this round, so I don't need to worry about that. I can get... Oh, no, I only got 3,000 points. I can get more to-do money. So... I got 4 non-debuffed. So I'll discard you 3 and you 2. There's a good flush. I want to make planets now. Strength, I want to turn 10s into jacks or 4s into 5s, and I don't have many options for that. Let's move you over here just because. I guess that means you go over there also. Something like that, yes. Okay, that was only 6-ish thousand. So I want more flushes, I guess, of clubs, which is going to get pretty difficult soon. But the red cards can definitely go. A debuffed spade can definitely go. If there's one more card to go, it'll be the spade, because I won't be able to pull enough to make a flush. This is getting pretty rough. 1, 2, 3, 4 of a kind. Flush house is times 22. My strongest by far. It would mean playing this. I've got the 4 to upgrade. Which would make 5 of a kind. Which I have played once, it's only times 12. Whereas a regular flush is currently at times 8. So that's still better. They're mostly debuffed. Where do I sit on 2 of clubs? Just the 1. So I'll make it a 3. And it might become a 4 and it might become a 5. Okay. Now I will make planets and not get what I was hoping for. It was unlikely anyways. Might make straight flushes, who knows? Probably not, because I'm so 5 heavy. So that means 4 of a kind is times 16. 5 of a kind is just times 12. I don't have to play the ace. Oh. Do I want to discard that? I probably can't. Flush house has tons of points, and I need to be confident in getting the points. I don't want $3 all that badly. And I do have a discard. I could get a tarot, but here we go. I've got a 2 pair at least. Which might turn into a full house. This'll do it. This'll do it. +1 hand size. I don't think I want that. So 14 to spend. 17 leave me with 2. But I need to be 1 or 0. So if I re-roll and see something interesting, I might change my mind. But if I don't, then I'll Celestial Voucher. Odd, which includes a lot of 5s, are good. For chips. Okay, now I've got exactly $10. So the voucher, I guess. Now I can trading card and still Vagabond. Don't have a lot to get rid of. It's going to be the heart. First discard. That's a lot of 5s. I think I go for more clubs, possibly more 5s. Flush house is a bit of a challenge to make, actually. I don't need the Queen of Diamonds, that's for sure. Regular full house is junk. Regular flush is almost junk. 4 of a kind would be very good, and I've got that. So I think I go for the flush house, flush 5. Ooh, and I make a steal. Oh, I got the flush house. So I guess I turn you steal. I probably should have done that. Oh well. And I play another hand and get another tarot. And lucky, eh? Sounds good. Pair, no. Stone, no. No jokers. I want to spend $6, and I guess I'll do it with you. really want any of these. Guess I'll do the regular full house. Unlikely that I play that, but it might happen. Five, 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 five. Is that going to be 30,000 points? I want to pull something to discard. That might be 30,000 points. Yeah, right now nothing in this hand. I don't want to destroy anything, so... Away we go. Not 30,000 points at all. Don't have room for a joker, so I'll sell that at some point. Can make a regular flush easily. I don't want to destroy anything yet. Maybe I should high card just for a chance to draw something I want to destroy. There's not very many of those left, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the whole deck, basically. This is not going to be 10,000 points. But this probably is. Sun, definitely not. I will happily destroy a heart. It might be time to sell the trading card. Okay, ace, king, queen, jack, but I don't have any tens. Regular old flush. Will be 15, 23, 33, 49-ish by 100-ish, like 5,000? And I actually have 50% in there somewhere. Probably not 8,000, maybe. 4 or less, and I definitely don't want hearts. It'll still be $4, so let's see. I did my math very wrong. Gold. Spades is not the worst, if I can draw things to turn into spades. Hearts, no. Probabilities, no. Mult? Yes. But now I would need to spend... I can do this for 9, leaving with 1, so that'll be 4. If I sell that, I'll end up with too much. 5 of clubs. Like, I almost couldn't ask for a better card to pull, except a face club. Okay, I have $1. I could make it 2, but I don't want to. So on we go. All face cards are drawn face down. That's fine. I think. Oh, my goodness. Suit, rank. It's a very high card. That must be the ace, king, queen of diamonds, but I don't know which. It's not the ace. It must be the king, queen. And the king is steel, so I don't want to risk destroying that. That is high. No, it can't be. It might be a heart. It's probably a club. It's more than 5, which is, yep, something I already know. I have 4 5s showing. Don't know what that is. Yuck, I don't like this. Oh, I know that those are face cards. Face cards are drawn face down. Hearts. I have no heart face cards. So if it's between here and here, it's face down. These are all clubs. Face clubs. Don't know which. So where you sort rank-wise. Somewhere in the middle. So this is almost definitely the king of hearts or spades. Not the king of hearts, king of spades. That ranks high. I think I play the 4 of a kind that I can see, and I observe whether this goes steel 1.5 times or not. And my face clubs are not special, except the stamp, which I would love to have mult on. So I'll mult those and see what's what. Now, I've seen things talking about observing what happens to face down cards when you tarot them, but they seem to turn too fast. I'm going to try to watch. Oh, sweet, we hit the jacks. Including the red stamped one. So I know that those are both jacks. So now I kind of want to draw into a flush house, which would mean more 5 of clubs. I'm pretty sure that's a spade. So I think at this point I go for spade flush. I'm pretty sure. Converts cards to spades. I want to do that. So I play this and watch what you do. And we're on super slow right now. That was indeed the king of spades, as I suspected. Oh my gosh. Maybe I forgot Odd Todd in the previous one that scored better than I expected. Oh, okay, that is the steel. Diamond. Okay, I got some 5s. And these are all clubs. I kind of feel like I turned these, which are red, into spades. Just for a thing to do. So I don't want to... Oh, I can sell that. And I'll be fine. But if I... No, 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 not use. Sell. I'll still be under $4. So the vagabond will go off again. So now these all have to be clubs. I go in between two clubs when I sort by suit. I know two of them are jacks. And I'd kind of like to hit a flush house. But I would need to pull another 5, which means I would just need to throw stuff away. I've got 3 jacks. Don't know what order they would sort in. I could just toss these 5 cards. You know, no, it would be $5 now. And hope to pull a single 5 of clubs. I've got 8 out of 34, so I probably will. Okay. It's a little risky, but I'm going for it. Of course I didn't. Bases? Below. Clubs in suit. Those have got to both be diamond faces, and one of them is the steel one. Come on, 5 of clubs. Well, at least look at the tarot now. Still no. Now I don't know which is which down here. Those two must be the jacks, because I don't have jack of diamonds. But that one's not a jack. And it's the king of diamonds. That'll be the queen of diamonds. The king that's the steel, so that'll be the queen. So basically I'm throwing away a high card right now on purpose. In further attempts to draw. No, discard. There's the 5. This should be a flush house. There's 2 things that can turn into spades, and that's probably a pretty good ratio now with so few things to turn. I'd kind of rather turn the jack into clubs so that it could turn into a jack of clubs and be better for flush houses, but gotta take what I can get. I can still turn it into clubs later if I happen to get that card. I hope I tracked these face down cards correctly. Yep. That's a lot of points. And monies. Okay. I want to spend $33 or $34. That's going to be a challenge. I've got 20 along the bottom that I can do easily, and then 11 more across the top. Be 31. If I hit a planet in the reroll, then I can probably... Let's start with this in case it contains money. which changes all the calculations. Mult, wild, joker, hearts, money. All the spades. Did we go for mult on 5s? Because I can 5 of a kind them. 4 or 5 of a kind them, honestly. Pretty well. It's probably the most winning move. So now I want to spend exactly $28. So how do I dump 14 on top of these? 5. 2 rerolls should be 5 and 6, 11. Now I want one thing that costs $3 in here. Like that. Not much in my deck that I want to destroy anymore, honestly. A 2, a 3, a 6, and 8. Queen. I'd rather turn those into black cards at this point. I'll take what I can get. So if I draw even one of them, because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them in the whole deck, I'll never get 2 or more of them. Not likely. So if I draw one of them, I'm probably going to go for it, rather than try to get both. Okay, so now I want to spend $20. That would be 6 plus 4 plus 10. Level up. I hope for fancy club, maybe a fancy spade. Maybe a regular spade that can eventually turn into a jack of clubs a long way away. Sure. Okay, here we are. Your trading card and vagabond ready. No red cards. Lots of 5s. 5 of a kind is not that great. Maybe I don't want I want the 4 strength into 5. I haven't gotten enough Jupiters. I mean, I don't need a hanged man. I can destroy things pretty easily and get money for them. Maybe I just need to replace the trading card. There's almost nothing left to destroy. Yeah, I need to be looking for a joker to buy. Okay, 5 of a kind is 120 by 12. Flush is 65 by 8. 5 of a kind it is. And I'm going to lose my tarot because my slots are full. I've almost got 5 of a kind again. And definitely nothing to destroy. So I guess I just do a regular flush at this point, and that probably wins it. Okay. No vagabond. I didn't win it. Now I've got a thing to destroy. With the hanged man, so I get the tarot. I'll give it to the 2 as well because I don't really want a 2 that badly. Compared to everything else it could be. So now I will use you and hope I want to use at least one of what comes up. Devil, Justice. I don't really want Justice. If I Justice and Trading Card, which I'm not going to do, I can still Vagabond. But if I sell Justice, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was almost a flush house, but not quite. Would have been if I pulled a strength. spin the wheel. Ah, that wasn't it. If you hit the trading card now, maybe I'll hold you. Got flushes. Of a kind, play. Yeah, strengthening any even into an odd is good, given what I've got right now. Hermit doubles money. I almost have no money. Cash out $0. Oh, and I want the strength. I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Can't afford a replacement Joker. So let's spin the wheel. Nope. Okay. If I strength, I can trading card and vagabond. Hermit, I can strength and celestial pack. Yep. $4. Which one? And what do I even want? 5 of a kind from these choices, definitely. Only +3. Okay. So now I really want to pull 4s. How many do I have? Got 1. That's it. So I guess 3s into 4s and 4s into 5s. Wouldn't mind 10s into jacks. But then I want them to be clubs. Strength is not as useful as I hoped. Oh, it's also getting kind of difficult to get enough points, so I really need to replace the trading card. But I need to have money to do that. I pulled a 4. So I can turn a 4 into a 5. To increase chances of 5 of a kind. And I can turn an 8 into a 9 for Odd Todd. That's about as good as I can get out of a strength now. Now I have 3 5s and 3 jacks, and I could make a regular full house easily, but that's not very powerful. A flush is not much better. So I probably make... oh, discard spades to try to pull flush something that's not a regular flush because I don't have enough Jupiters. Either 5 of a kind or flush something. There's 5 5s. And a flush house as well. And the flush house is way better. I need to replace trading card. Wild. That's wild. I've got flush of spades. Got a full house. It's not flush. Our full house is a little bit better. Oof, I'm in trouble. Can turn these things wild. Won't help all that much. the deck, I've only got 2 10s, 2 6s, 0 4s. I've turned them all into 5s. Got plenty of discards. And an amazing amount of money. Where did that all come from? I think I throw away the spades and the diamonds and get more clubs. Hopefully including a king and a couple fives. I mean, that's a lot to hope for. It costs 3 discards, maybe. So I'm not planning on playing the ace. I'll get a club to make a flush. Well, ace, king, queen could pull. Oh, the 7 I'm not planning on playing. I can't possibly make the rest of the flush house. So I'll discard those. I'll almost definitely pull into a flush at least. Hopefully better. No, the queen could go wild and work its way into a flush house. As long as I get the 5s. Which I did not. Glad to get the aces. So I want to pull 2 5 of clubs, which is not quite a 1 and 3. If I just get 1, I can make the spade wild. Got 1 more discard. Before I have to panic. Now it's 5 out of 15, so likely to come up. Not guaranteed, but likely. And it did. And they're all odd, and this is going to be a lot of points now that we finally drew it. Okay, I've got a pile of money. I would really like a good joker to come up that I can replace trading card with. Those are not really useful. Let's reroll. Let's see what we get. Oh, go into debt. That is actually useful to go with the vagabond. And it's foil. Better than the trading card at this point. It only costs $3, so if I sell it or whatever. Okay, so now I can just buy all the stuff I want, kind of. And it'll be easy to keep the vagabond going, although I'll never get any interest income again. There's not that many rounds to go. Sitting here in the shop, I'm realizing I've been drinking too much and I need another bathroom break. So before we start the next round, I'm going to do that. See you shortly. Okay, fully refreshed. I've got $25 to spend, and I want to spend it because of the Vagabond. We might find an even better Joker along the way. Before we do, I think we'll open the stuff that's definitely going to be at least minimally useful. About that. 4 of a kind could happen, and would even be the second most useful thing. Straight flushes never happen. Tarot. A wild ace or queen could be useful. What's better? Got 1 queen. Technically, I've got 2 aces to match with. And 2 aces up there. A wild ace is ideal given the cards that we've got left. Got 3 cards I would like to affect. And the queen would be nice, so I think I wild the ace and wild the queen. No, wild the ace and get another wild, which hopefully I can hit the queen with later. Would mult be better? I think flush house is by far the best thing I can play right now. And getting the aces and queens available in either suit. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so now I want to spend 17 bucks-ish. I don't like any of those jokers. Don't like that joker given what I've got. Death is pretty cool. Fool could be pretty good. I don't really have much in the way of enhanced cards to target for death. But I could always make more 5s, which is good for 5 of a kind. Flush 5. I kind of want both, but I can't. I want all 3, but I can't have all 3. Do I want death twice rather than lovers and death? I have to pull like 1 particular card for lovers to be useful at this point. But death would be useful in a whole lot of situations. So yes, I'm going to sell lovers and buy both death and fool. Now I've got $6 to spend, and that's the perfectly wrong amount. Oh no, that's just fine. But $2 to spend. But I can't buy a joker, so find a bunch. That means I can buy Jupiter and not be in the hole. But then I'm going to have to re-roll and be further in the hole. Unless another temperance comes up or something. Well, there we go. 4 of a kind. Yeah, I think that'll be useful. A lot of situations I can make it. I didn't look at the boss. Jack, Jack, 5-5. I need to make the flush 5. So I turn... I don't have anything I don't like, really. I guess the 8 into a 5. And that's going to be a lot of points, and I need a lot of points. It's also going to be a tarot card. So I've definitely got less than $4. That was halfway. Yikes. Don't want stone cards in this deck. I can make another 5. I can make a 5 of a kind, but not a flush 5. It's not awful. 4 of a kind is better, though. 4 of a kind is upgraded enough that it's better than 5 of a kind. If I can pull a bunch of stuff, or some cards I don't want. Let's see, I've got 1 ace of clubs and 0 jack of clubs left. So what do I want to have happen? I don't know. Queens, fives. Oh boy. Turn the 10 into a queen and make a flush house in spades, but that won't be enough points. Making queen in spades is not right, especially if it's coming out of 10s. Maybe I make the queen into a 10, so I've got more opportunities for this. Slightly. And maybe I pull stuff to make a good something out of clubs. Few odds, no clubs. Okay, wild is nice. 555. Make the 9 wild. And I've got another flush 5 with all odd clubs. That'll finish us off. And make us $3 because of the gold card we're holding. And a tarot because of how little money we have. Clubs, huzzah. How did I get so much money? I was at -4. And we did some scoring. And oh, I hit the lucky and got $20. That's how. Well, that's nice. Means I can buy stuff. I really want to buy playing cards from the shop. So, let's see what planet. 5 of a kind, I think, is it for those choices. Maybe 4. +3, +3. I mean, there's no reason to be leveling up 5 of a kind if 4 is available here. I mean, 5 chips. That would take 5 of a kind to something by 18, but 4 of a kind to something by 25. Something higher by 25. Yep. Mars it is. And almost any black card, hopefully a very fancy one. I guess we'll take a bonus jack. Got plenty of, yeah, spades, jacks. That'll help. Do I want a 2? I don't think so. I definitely don't want red cards. Unless I turn it into clubs. But they're so hard to pull, they'll be in the way. I don't want to use this and then they're still in my deck. Okay. Let's see what we reroll. A bunch of jokers I don't want. I mean, that's good for several hands. That's 50 chips always. If I re-roll once now, I'm under $4. Under $5. for this. I'm not. I really love one of these. I mean, I've got like one good card per hand oftentimes. That might be worth it. Whether it's one molt or one lucky or something, it's not terribly uncommon for that. And it'd just be more chips if that's the worst thing. Would it be 50 more chips? So worth swapping these out. Got a handful of enhanced cards. And I've got, should have had so many tarots, I should have tons of them. I think I'm gonna risk it. Put me at $0. 4 of a kind by 3 levels. You know, that'd probably be very good. Negative Joker. Can I make 120,000? With 4 of a kind leveled up? Yeah, perhaps. Let's see. A free negative Joker could be awful, could be awesome. I could turn cards to clubs, including a 5 and a king, which would make good things. So let's do 5 jack king. It'll just be good to have those in clubs in general, and right now it would be a flush 5. So I will not use the jack. 5, 5, 5. King, and see if we get lucky. If we do, the vagabond could be ruined, but if we get lucky on molt, sweet. We got the money. Ah, but the vagabond knew that we had that much when we started playing. Cards drawn face down. Oh, goodness. I don't know what I've got. And these are kind of likely 5s. Do I just discard the stuff that's face down? Go purely by rank. That's got to be an ace. Oh, I don't know which suit. That's an ace. See, that's spades. That's either one. Okay, that's a jack or 10. Clubs. I don't think I have any 10 of clubs in my deck. So that's a jack of clubs. Those are all my clubs, however. When I sort by suit, basically nothing goes to the right of the clubs, so that could be the 3 of diamonds. That doesn't move. There's way more clubs that it could be. That's a heart, however. And I know I've got 5 cards to the left of hearts, which means they're all spades. So I think I just go for it with the spades. Now I get a 5 of a kind. Could have had 2 of them, but I went for 4 of a kind before. Now I've got the money, so the vagabond won't fire anymore. Let's see, to the left of a 10 of spades. Well, basically, nothing in spades is enhanced except a couple 5s. So that might be enhanced, and we should have it go multiple times. And this should be a flush, which will be worth not much, but something. And hopefully I draw clubs, that'll be something good. Oh, it's the malt. Which is worth a few points. That is a club. Sorting my suit. All of these are definitely clubs. My rank. It's more than a jack of clubs. It's more likely to be a king or queen than an ace. It's hard to say. I don't know what all of these are, so I think I just go for... I need to know what these cards are. I need to know if I'm ever going to hit enough points. Probably discarding cards I need to play, but I need to know. Interesting. I've got 2 ace of clubs. And then it's hard to know. Definitely not 5s that are useful. You are a spade. And you are a 5. You are a 5 or lower. And that makes you either a 3 or 5 of clubs. No, that's the only option because you're more than a 9. Nope, you're less than a 5. If you're a diamond, you're more than a 9, so you can't be a diamond. It could be the 3 of clubs. I can't know. So I think I toss away the spades and hope for some 5 of clubs, in which case I should toss the queen as well. I can't do much with that. If I get a jack, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I really want the 8 5s of clubs. Got one. Ace, ace, 5, 5. I need to toss the useless cards. And at this point, I play the aces and the 5s, and I need another ace or 5 of clubs, or I'm in big trouble. So I'm discarding everything to get chances to draw that. We hit all the aces and some 5s. I have a discard to get a tarot with, or a hold for money. So we will ace, ace, 5, 5, 5, all of clubs. See if we get lucky. Let's go. Never got lucky. We did get a whole pile of points. That was the boss, and we just reached ante 8, or it would have said we won. Okay, so now we got the whole of ante 8 to go for. A negative smeared joker is almost perfect right now. Big win. So now let's see. Flush houses will be a lot easier and valuable. Flush 5 is also going to be a lot easier, but I don't have that planet yet. This run. What do we want? Like black 5s? Black aces will do. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 black aces in the wild. Got 1 black queen, that's it. So I want the ace. And what I got in red cards? A wild, 2 steel, and then 4 cards I don't want. Not much. Not much. So now I'm sure I'll take the slot. And I reroll and hopefully buy things. Hearts, no. Spades, yes. Until... I guess I throw away some money on the card I don't actually want, so I can vagabond. Sell that before turn things into hearts, because I'll still be under $5. Okay. All cards debuffed until one Joker sold. I guess it'll be the Vagabond, because... Ugh. How did I draw so few fives? Let's see. Aces, fives, and kind of jacks. That's sort of where I'm going. So the 3, I've got almost nothing to draw with that. 7, no. Ace and jack are okay. Really only discarding 3 cards? The 3. 5,000 points. Let's risk it once. Ace 9, 5, 5. I got a flush 5, didn't I? Flush house, I mean. Yes. Sweet. And I'll go for the bonus rather than the aces. The aces are bonus. It's hard. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Could turn things into spades, but I don't want to right now. Did I discard things I could turn into spades? Ugh. Too many things to keep track of. Halfway. Wild. Nice. A 2? And what else would I turn wild? A queen, a 6, a 3. Yeah, if I strength the 3 twice, it could become a 5, but that's not likely, so sure. But also the 2, I mean, what am I going to do with it? It's better wild than not. 5, 5, 5, jack, jack. That should finish us off. Oh, not quite as many odd Todd bonuses, so maybe not, but probably, yeah. Death is good, it'll let me turn stuff into 5s. $9 to spend. I'll spend 8 of them. Yes. Spades, death, that's good. It'll be hard to spend usefully now, honestly. If I could target it with this now. No, I'm going to skip that. Hardly got any black queens anyways. Fives, nines. Yeah, if I full deck. 4 kings, 3 of them black. Full deck, only 2 queens, only 1 of them black. So turning that queen into almost anything would be better. Nines, I think I've only got the 2. 3. I drew 2 of them. Yeah, that 1 black queen is not doing me any good. I should probably turn it into a jack or an ace. Got 5 aces and 6 jacks in black, so let's make the queen a jack. Left into right. It'd be nice to make it enhanced jack 5. I don't have to do it now. This is probably not going to be 150,000, so I'll draw more cards and have more options of things to turn things into. Yes. Oh, I've got 3 slots. Nice. 10s are useless almost unless I get strength, but I've got 3 of them, which is better than queens. Jack, Jack, 5-5 would be a good thing to play right now, or Ace, 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 5-5 would as well. So yeah, still looking for an enhanced thing to duplicate with death, basically. Mult, hopefully. There we go. So the queen I don't really need. Turned it into a 5. And I've been throwing away Vagabond, whatever, for optimal death usage. Oh, we got another death. Don't know what I would want to turn away. This will definitely finish us off. If I find a single thing worth turning into a spade, I'm going to use it. Nope, because I'm going to make it wild. So I have to find 2 now. Can only buy 1 of these. Unless I sell 2 tarots, which I don't want to do. Let's see what we draw. A card worth turning into a spade. What else is there? The 6 and the 3. Should I death like one of those wild cards into the black jack? I mean, yeah, either the negative smear joker, which we'll never get rid of, is going to make black effectively count as wild. So a 2 is useless. A queen is just barely useful, so let's turn that wild. Or spades is the same thing. Turn the 2 into a repeated mult jack. Have plenty of room for tarots. And then take some money, I guess. Mult is good. I'm not making straight flushes much anymore, but sure, we can take that. Kind of surprising I still have the Vagabond. Planet X. Oh yeah. How many enhanced cards do I have? 17! Oh, it's time to sell the Vagabond. Oh, so that's going to cost me $3 net, and I'll be able to buy the Arcana pack. Nice. Nice. That's a lot of points. Bonus, clubs, steel. What in the world would I turn into steel? Mult. I'm not going to have an embarrassment of tarot cards anymore because I just sold the Vagabond. I don't need to hurry to use them. There's nothing to turn into clubs with the moon. Steel is probably better than bonus. think the 10 is the thing I'm least likely to be able to use. I only have 3 10s in the whole deck. Got more aces or kings than that. So I'll make you steal because I'm the least likely to want to play you. If I draw you. And I don't need to worry about being low on money anymore because I sold the Vagabond. Oh well. Oh, what do I sell now? I guess the Hanging Chad. Unless I can do this without selling anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5s. But a flush 5 is not even here. Much less upgraded. So a flush house I currently cannot do. I pulled 2 things that are red. We will make them spades for lack of a better thing to do. But do I have multiple 10 of spades? Yep, 3 of them. And 1 of them is steel, not that one. Okay, so I could pull. You're useless, you're debuffed. If I pull a jack, of which I've got 6, I could make 200,000. I think I need to sell this and then I can molt and yeah. Okay. Okay. That's sad. Goodbye, Chad. You're a common, you might come back. So the 3 and the 6 are not useful. The 10 is the least useful of what remains. If I make a flush 5, yeah, it's level 1, so it's not useful. So do I not actually want that many 5s? Because I want to pull jacks. 6 out of 40. Roughly 1 out of 7, so I'm not super likely to pull a jack if I only discard 4. But we did. That's one of the strongest hands I could be playing. So do that. Should I mult things up now? I mean, the driver's license is probably going to do it for us. Let's go strong. That's going to be pretty powerful. Yep, in 1. Nice. I'm kind of curious how far this can go now. Probably not a lot further. I'm playing jacks fairly often. I don't have the Hanging Chad anymore. Don't have a ton of money. Yuck. Four of a kind. It's way up there at level 10. So I should be looking to make more 4 of a kinds. That's my strongest hand. I'll save the $8 for now. See if we can hit 230. Perhaps easily. 55533 would be a flush 5 right there. If we toss the 10 and the queen, we might do even better. And the king as well. So that right there, powerful. Odd rank. Polychrome. Times 3. I'll probably pull another 5 and be able to follow with a flush house if I have to. In which case, another 4 of a kind. Because a flush house is not quite as good as a 4 of a kind. And now I got the steel card. $3. Straight. I want to level stuff up, but I also want money, so. All heart cards are debuffed. Oh no! I guess the wilds are gonna count. Jack, Jack, 555. Let's get something even. Nah. Let's do this. It's not feeling nearly as powerful as I felt like it should be. Because I'm missing the hanging chat. See, I'm not going to pull another 3. Or 7, or 9, or queen. King, ace. I need 5s. And something to go with it. I got plenty of discards. A 4 of kind. It is my most powerful hand. I don't need any points. So yeah, we can manage ante 9, 10. It's going to be rough unless we get lucky with jokers. $10 on that. All planet... Oh, Joker. All planet cards and social packs in the shop are free. No thank you. I think I'll take 2 tarots for $3 and see what I get. Star? No. Winged Man? I mean, maybe. That will be useful. 1 of 5, 1 of 3. I'll have $15 for interest. Money, lucky, gold. I'll take the money. And nothing I want to destroy in there. So now I can afford more stuff. I'll spin the wheel. We hit it. Molt. Plus molt before times molt now. I'll take another Arcana pack. Nothing to destroy in there. Spin the wheel. Joker, I've got room. Death. More 5s instead of 3s. Yep. Yep. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna. All heart cards are debuffed. Oh no. 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Almost halfway. Looks like a flush 5 is, well, flush house is called for. Keeping track of what these things are called in my head is rough. One more. What are we gonna do? I think this will work. Oh! Why did that not count as a flush house? Is it because the wild was debuffed? Ew, ew. Well, you're debuffed, so you're useless even though you're steel. Unless flush house is not yet better. That'll be enough. I need a good joker to come up for this run to keep going much further. Nope, I already had that. I don't have kings to hold, otherwise that could be good. ×3 mulch. But I'm not playing the same hand all the time. I'm doing like a 4 of a kind here, a flush house there. I'm skipping flush 5 because it can't ever be better. That's just going to eat my jokers. I need jokers more than I need taros. Oh, there we go. That's a lot of plus mult to get a lot of times applied to it. That will help big time. 50 bucks. That'll give me a lot of stuff. Still better than flush house, yes. Probably get enough 5s. Oh no, I have to do that more than 5 times. I'm in big trouble. Okay, the 9s. I could just get 3 of them. I'm in so much trouble. I thought that was going to get us there easily. Only 300,000. Also only 300,000. We're not gonna make it. Got one hand, it needs to be worth over 500,000. Oh, a steal will help a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm digging for steals at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can draw most of the rest of the deck. Where are the steals? There's one. I got one left in the draw, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got all the steals. And 5 enhanced 5 or 4 enhanced 5s. Is that going to do it? I think the extra 3 50% might. Whew. I need a lot more steel cards in my deck, apparently. I didn't really have the opportunity to work on that for most of the time. Plus 15 volt I can't do. I think I need to dig for a lucky joker. Queens held in hand? I don't have any queens. It would be good if I did. 15 mult, no. 12 mult, no. Double tag, no. Contains 3 of your kind, it's just chips. Aces, no. Strength, I don't think I can do much with. I don't have 4s to turn into 5s. Don't have much in the way of 10s to turn into jacks. Some. Don't have queens to turn into kings. I got 1. Could turn kings into aces. Okay. That's worth $3. Don't play enough faces for that to be worth anything. Hearts. Flush house is my strong hand, and that's gonna make it better, right? No. 4 of a kind was. Flush house is now a little bit better than it. Glass. Very temporarily get me a little further, but there's like nothing I would want to risk destroying along the way. Another reroll is not going to get me the joker I want. I don't have any queens. 1. I've literally got 1 queen in the entire deck. Shoot the Moon is useless to me. I don't think I can even make that at this point. It's going to be a flush house, not a full house. If we have the right ranking here, it could be useful. 10, 5. It's glass. But it's a 5. It's holographic and it's glass. Jeez. Well, all face cards are debuffed. That's a bummer. But enough jacks. That's gonna ruin my day. So a flush house would be a tiny bit better than a 4 of a kind now, but only a tiny bit. And if I can't use faces, it's going to be really hard to make. So 1, 2, 3, 4. With 2 steals in my hand. 9 into 10? Let's just pay attention to the fact that I've got a strength and a chariot. I've only got 4 9s. The entire deck. One of them is a steel red card. Turn you into an ace, and you into a 10. Then you won't be debuffed anymore. I can maybe flush house a bit better. Here we go. There's another king I could have turned into an ace. Oh well. Whoa. That extra steel made a big deal. My ace is left. 4. Should probably hold on to it. Two hands. Queen. We'll risk the glass one. That should get us a million. Oh, I should have put it to the right of the malt. It's good enough anyways, but pay attention. Is that the boss of Ante 11? No, it's the boss of 10. We just got to 11. Okay, what am I going to get that's better than 51 malt or a 10 and a bunch of chips? 50 chips on every card rather than 31 chips on some cards, but 10 malt. It's basically 20 chips on a card, which is under 100. It's a really small upgrade actually. Don't have any empty joker slots. I've got 5s in my hand too often for that to be much. Times 3 malt. Times 3 malt. It's better than plus 10. Oh boy. Flush house I make a lot. 5 of a kind I don't, but that's because it's so much lower. Lucky, money, stone. Don't really need money because I couldn't possibly last that long. 14 million, yeah, I'm done for. Unless that times 3 is way more powerful than I realized. Every time I draw that queen, I'm sad. I've got a death. Not much of a wonderful card in my hand. Only a couple kings, no queens. Most of the 10s are steel now, same with the 9s. I think I'll dump the king, queen, 10, 9. See what I draw. Hopefully something worth deathing. Like a steel? Yes, we're just playing steel chariot. Make a 4 of a kind. Flush house is better, but I don't have the cards for it at the moment. So let's see what happens. Yeah, about that. Don't really have anything I want to turn into a good thing now. Maybe the king. full deck. 7 jacks, 21 fives. Turn a king into a bonus jack. That was a couple million, but that's not enough. And I've got almost no fives. Jack, jack, jack. I need to pull a 5 or a jack, which is 16 out of 28 cards. So pretty likely. Got the 5. $3 million is nothing to sneeze at. Only one hand left. We've got a bunch of steel and a flush 5. And a slightly better flush 5. And the same flush 5. Which is not going to be 8 million. It was 3-ish million. Pretty far to make it, especially with a deck that removes Joker slots. It's also pretty perfect time to call it. That means we unlocked green on the painted deck, so we've done that on every deck up to painted deck and a couple beyond. So after painted comes Anaglyph, which we've never played. Gain a double tag. Interesting. So that's what we will do next time. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by. Hope I get to see you again next time. But until then, bye-bye.